So pollution in wetlands is a significant problem in South Africa and the world, but one of the things that you don't expect is that nutrients are a form of pollution. So we often think of nutrients as a healthy thing, but in places where there's too much of it, particularly in flowing water, they can cause all sorts of problems. They can become so full of nutrients that they become poisonous to fish and frogs and wildlife. And so in this case, there's a lot of things like agricultural runoff, so fertilizers that are placed on fields that when it rains they wash down into the rivers. They can collect in wetlands because wetlands are low places in the valleys where everything that flows in collects in a wetland. So they are like buckets where you pour all sorts of things inside and they get stuck there. And so these nutrients and other pollutants flow down small rivers like this and end up in a wetland where they can be pollutants, cause things like the wrong kind of plants to grow, and they choke the water and they cover the surface so that light doesn't reach down to the bottom of the water, which also can take, when those plants die, they sink and they actually take all the oxygen out of the water as they rot underwater, and that causes the oxygen in the water to deplete, which means things like fish and frogs that need oxygen in the water to breathe actually end up dying. So nutrient pollution in a wetland or a river can cause fish to die because it causes plants to grow and then rot underwater, which takes away the oxygen.